Reddit. What were the best comebacks you've ever heard? I was with friends in a movie theater, and while I forgot what the movie was, it was apparent we were the oldest people watching the movie. While waiting for the previews to start, someone in the back makes a noise. Then someone repeats the noise. Then two more. And so on. I said out loud, "Geez, this is getting old." When it all died down, a young and a couple rows behind me said, "So are you." "Touché, you little shite." My grandfather used a handicap placard because of a heart condition. Outwardly, he looked very healthy. One woman saw him get out of his car at the grocery store and told him, "You don't look handicapped." He told her, "You don't look like an ace-hole." Damn, Gramps. My mom made cupcakes one day, and they collapsed in the center for whatever reason. My husband, at the time, looked at them and told my mom they look like ace-holes, and she replied, "I was thinking of you when I made them." Easily the most witty and quickest comeback I've ever heard from her. The best part of this is husband at the time. The story of how my grandparents went on their first date has the greatest comeback ever. My grandpa was working a sub shop at the register. My grandma was in line. They've kind of met a few times in passing before. And she gets up to the register, and my grandfather, attempting to hit on her, says, "How'd you get through life looking so ugly?" And my grandma replies, "I don't know, but you've been doing it longer than I have." And they've been happily married ever since. Edit. I hate to disappoint you all, but they did not get married on the spot in the sub shop. I just want to know where he was headed with that one as a pickup line, LOL. Depending on delivery, I could see this coming off as sarcasm, teasing, especially if Grandma was objectively a knockout. I'd imagine a facial expression or two helped sell that one. Or he wrote per S on a piece of wax paper. Oh, how romantic. David Letterman. You know, I'm not as dumb as I look. Tina Fey. Yeah, but how could you be? My cousin was in town for Thanksgiving. He goes up to my 10-year-old skinny nephew and jokes, "Hey, it looks like you are gaining weight." My 10-year-old cousin, without skipping a beat, tells him, "Hey, it looks like you have diabetes." My cousin is 300 plus pounds. He hasn't been back to visit since. Line delivered by me. Dad was boasting about his looks at 65. The nurses said I looked very good for my age. Me. "You were there for a colonoscopy? Are you sure they were looking at your face?" If a guy says, "Go make me a sandwich," what's a good comeback? You better come back with a goddamn sandwich. Guy in my class in high school who was a total creep thought it would be funny to grab his pecker and say to a group of girls, "Did anyone order an extra large?" One of the girls responded immediately with, "We did. Can you go check if it's arrived yet?" I teach 16. 20-year-olds, and one of my students kept insulting a girl. She turned around, and with a completely straight face, she said, "If you're not careful, I'll fuck your dad and become your stepmom." It was unexpected. Establishing dominance. I was a waitress, and this group had one too many to drink. This guy was incessantly hitting on me, so I politely told him I had a boyfriend, and he started to ask me things about my boyfriend. Does he pays for dinner? Does he takes care of you? And that kind of drunk attempt to diminish him. After a few minutes of me ignoring him, he asked about my boyfriend's genitals. That's when I lost my cool. "What's the matter with you?" Why are you so obsessed about my BF? I already told you he's taken." His friends started to roast the dude badly. They left me a good tip. My ex-GF met my new GF. "Oh, did you know I used to go out with Quadgop?" "Yes, he mentioned you. Once." Ouch. From Mad Men, Michael Ginsberg. "I feel bad for you." Don Draper. "I don't think about you at all." Don was absolutely savage in that scene. Ginsberg then says something like, "Well, I have a million more ideas," and Don fires back, "Good thing you work for me then." Secret Santa gift exchange in college. One guy gets a collection of British currency. He liked to collect foreign bills and coins. And a girl makes a rude comment about it being a stupid gift. Cue my mouth running off before my brain can stop it. "Karen, don't be rude. He just didn't want you to be the only one who gained 20 pounds this semester. Pandemonium ensued as her boyfriend tried to pick a fight while she bursts into tears. It was not the best day for the club. I need a friend like you who can stand up for me, Lowell. Maybe if you didn't gain 20 pounds, you could stand up for yourself. Thanks for watching. You've been an outstanding audience.